السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Adad khalqihi wa midad nafsihi wa zinat arshi wa midad kalimatihi wa muntaha ilmihi wa jami'a ma sha'a wa khalaqa wa bara'a wa bara'a. Alimul ghayb wa shahadatul rahmanir rahim. المالك القدوس العزيز الحكيم. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، له الملك وله الحمد، يحيي ويميت، بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم، أرسله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون. أما بعد، فيقول الله تعالى في كتابه: لقد كان في قصصهم عبرة لأولي الألباب. لقد في قصصهم عبرة لأولي الألباب. صدق الله العظيم. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We send peace and blessings upon His chosen prophet, Khutbah Imam, the seal of all of the prophets and messengers, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah bless him and grant him peace, as well as upon his family and his companions. We mentioned a verse near the end of Surah Yusuf, chapter 12 of the Quran, the 12th chapter of the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, indeed, in their stories are Ibrah, lessons, things that we can learn from. Not just stories that make us feel good, but stories that if we really pay attention to them, we can have lessons that will benefit us in our real life. لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي قَصَصِهِمْ إِبْرَةٌ لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. For a people who are, as we say in America, deep. People who have intellect. People who are not shallow. People who are not simple. In their stories, whose stories? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي قَصَصِهِمْ. Who's him? Who is there? Whose stories? My stories, your stories, whose stories? The stories of the prophets and messengers. Alayhim as-salatu was-salam. May Allah bless them all and grant them all peace. There are lessons, life lessons, to be learned from the stories of the prophets and messengers. For people who use their mind. In the beginning of the very same surah, a unique story. An entire surah of the Quran dedicated to telling the story of one prophet. It's ajib, it's amazing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Alif Lam Ra, Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin, inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan la'allakum ta'qilun. Alif Lam Ra. These are broken letters. Allah knows best what they mean. This is the book that makes things clear. Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan. Verily we have revealed this, we have sent this down as an Arabic Quran. Why? La'allakum ta'qilun. So that you can use your intellect, so that you can reflect, so that you can think. The Quran teaches us how to think. This is why we always have to compare the way we think as individuals and compare it to what Allah says. If the way I think, or the way you think, or the way they think contradict, is different than what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals, we get rid of the way we think and we change it. We upgrade it. We tweak it. We change it a little to be consistent with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed. We have set this down as an Arabic Quran, la'allakum ta'qilun, so that you can use your aql. It's amazing. He said in these, we tell you some stories that before we telling you, Allah talked to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and by extension the rest of us, you wouldn't have known anything about these things. Allah says, وَإِذْ قَالَ يُوسُفُ لِأَبِيهِ يَا أَبَتِ إِنِّي رَأَيْتُ أَحَدَ عَشْرَ كَوْكَبًا وَالشَّمْسَ رَأَيْتُ لِي سَاجِدِينَ. Remember Joseph said to his father, did he say, Ya Abi? No. He said, Ya Abati. It's like a way of saying, oh my beloved father. It's like saying, Ya Habibi, Ya Abi, all in one. Oh my beloved father, Inni ra'aytu ashra. Verily I saw Kawkab, and I saw celestial bodies, stars. I saw 11 of them, and the sun, and the moon, prostrating themselves to me. He said, I saw it twice. Prostrating to me. You know why this verse means a lot to me. Just the one part where Prophet Yusuf says, Ya Naeem. Ya Abati. You know why this means a lot to me? It means a lot to me because where I come from, in America, it's part of the earth, it's part of the culture that the father, especially black fathers, the father, the dad in the house, he is made to be the enemy. He's the bad guy. We don't like our fathers in America. Many of us grow up in America and we hate our fathers. Some of you who have been to America, you can bear witness to what I'm saying. So when I read these verses from the Quran, and I hear Prophet Yusuf address his father, Ya Abati, oh my beloved father. And he's conversating with his father, who was also a father. It touches my heart. Because where I come from, a child, connecting with his father, especially a black father, is almost unheard of. I will tell you something. Where I come from, many children grow up without their fathers. Many families are broken. And some children who have their fathers in the house don't want their fathers there. My father's too mean to me. My father's going to make me be disciplined. They don't like that. They want to do what they want to do. Why am I telling you this in Gambia? Why would I be talking about where I'm coming from in America? Why would I be telling you all of this on Yom Jumu'ah, the best day of the week in Gambia? Why would I say this? Because many times you live in a situation and you think that every place is better than where you're at. I'll say it again. Sometimes when we live in a place, we think that my situation is the worst. Nobody has it worse than me. Everybody else has it better than me. So I want to give up what I have here and I want to go there. Life doesn't work that way. Sometimes sometimes many of our young people, they're running from here to get away from certain things, poverty and things like this. And they run, they go take that way. And I've only given you a little taste of what to expect if you make it there alive. The breaking of family ties. You get indoctrinated with the culture there, and you begin to hate your own family. You begin to disrespect your mother. You begin to disrespect your father. Whereas if that was to take place here, no one would tolerate that. But where I come from in America, you can disrespect your mother. You can disrespect your father. You can even call the police against your parents. And they will protect you from your parents. And if you spank your child, they put you in jail. If you understand what I'm saying, we have a phrase in America. Sometimes you think you're running from something to something better. We have a phrase for that. It's an old phrase. You jump out of the pot, the frying pan, the pan that you cook with. You jump out of the frying pan directly into the fire. Yes, things are hard here, things are hard there. Everyone has an mushkil. Everybody has their problems. The problems that you have here, we may not have there, but we have different problems there that you don't have here. Oh, my beloved Father, I saw the sun and the moon, 11 stars. I saw them prostrating themselves to me. If we really reflect on this, a conversation, a child telling his deepest secret thoughts, his ru'ya, his vision, to his father that he loves, and his father loves him, it's amazing where I come from. I appreciate it. And somebody like myself, when I come here, I appreciate it here. I love it here. Why? Young people respect the elders. Even if they don't agree with what the elder is saying, he will keep his mouth shut. If there is a problem between young people and the elder, you don't disrespect the elder. You have a protocol you go to. You talk to another elder, go talk to that elder on your behalf. You don't just disrespect them like that. And a lot of us, black people in America, the UK, the Caribbean, we want to come back here. A lot of people want to come in large numbers. See here, only the military have guns here. In America, everyone has guns. Everyone, children, black, white, police, military, everybody. And so some people can kill you and get away with it if they have the right skin color. And black people are at the bottom of the list. So a lot of us, we're tired of that. We want to come to places like Gambia and don't have to worry about getting murdered in our own house. But we have to be careful, because we don't want to come here and bring that nonsense that we have in America here as well. We don't want to bring disrespect that we have to our elders from America here. We don't want that. We don't want to bring, the type of way of life where, you don't care about Allah, you don't care about His messenger. You only care about making money. You don't even care about your own father. You don't care about your own mother. When my mother or father gets old, I don't care about them. I put them in a special apartment building that they call in America senior citizens housing. my parents get too old and they can't take care of themselves, I don't care. I put them in an old folks' home. So what? My parents took care of me when I was a baby and couldn't take care of myself. So what? I put them in an old folks' home. I don't care about them. And if they die, I might not even go to their funeral. I might not even go to their gymnastics. That's what some of you here are running to. Be careful. Don't jump out of the frying pan into the fire. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. You know, I'm bad at keeping time, and I don't have my watch on. You know, at my master's in America, when I'm speaking, there's a clock right in front of me so I can look at it, and I know how long I've been talking. Alhamdulillah, but we will be short, inshallah. I want to spend the last few minutes that we have talking about the response that Prophet Yaqub, Prophet Jacob gave to his son Yusuf. He said, Ya Bunayya, same expression of love. He didn't say, Ya Abna. He didn't say, oh son, oh my beloved son. Ya Bunayya, la taqsus ru'yaka ala ikhwatika, fayakidu laka kayda. Inna shaytana lil insani aduwwun mubin. Oh my beloved son, do not tell your dreams, do not tell your vision to your brothers. Subhanallah. You know, when Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam speak, or any of our scholars speak, one thing that's extremely important that sometimes we miss in the English language is the tartib, the order, the sequence that things are mentioned in. The first thing Prophet Yaqub told Yusuf is, oh my beloved son, do not tell your brothers about your dream, for yakidu laka kayda, because they will scheme on you, they will make a plot against you. And I need you to think, this isn't just some old ungodly household where Allah is not mentioned. This is a Baitul Nubuwwah. This is a house of prophethood. This is a family of prophethood. Yusuf is going to be a prophet. Yaqub is a prophet. His father Ishaq is a prophet. His father Ibrahim is a prophet. Big prophets. And still look what happened in that family. La taqsus ru'yaka ala ikhwatika. Oh my beloved son, do not tell your brothers about your dream. Why? For yakidu laka kayda, because they will scheme and plot against you. Your own brothers. Same father. There's another good thing that you have from gambling. Don't lose it. Sometimes it confuses me. If I talk to one of you, you will say, oh, this is my brother. Like, oh, I thought you only had 3 brothers. This is the 4th person that you said was my brother. Oh, his mom and dad, my mom didn't say mom and dad. Oh, in America, your cousins. Oh, okay. See, in America, we divide everything up. It gets real bad. If, like, 2 children have, for example, same father, different mother, you know what they say? They don't say brother, they say half brother. So in the mind of the child, I can't really get too close to this one because he's not my whole brother, my entire brother. He's only half. And so I'm going to treat my half brother worse than I treat my whole brother. In Islam, we don't have this in Islam. It's either your brother or he's not. Look what Allah said earlier. That's why the Quran in Arabic is so important. We have to filter out, get rid of these concepts that undermine our Islam and undermine our families. And in the Western world, in places like America, the concept of half brother, half sister is wonderful. If you have the same mother or the same father, you're brother, you're sister. That's it. It's no half. That's what Allah's messenger said. The word akh is used. Whether you have one parent the same or both parents the same. But Yusuf and his brother Benjamin, same mother, same father. The other 10 brothers, same father, they all have the same father, Yaqub, they have different mothers. And in America, most of us know the story of Yusuf. We know what happened to Yusuf. They threw him in the well. But what did Allah say when they were talking about what to do with Yusuf? Uqtulu Yusuf. Let's kill Yusuf. His own brothers. Let's kill Yusuf. His own brothers. That's how bad it can get. So Prophet Yaqub, very wise. Do not tell your brothers about your dream because he will scheme and plot to kill you. Who's the real enemy? Inna shaytana lil insani aduwwun mubin. Shaitan is to man an open enemy. Shaitan is the one operating in the background, putting that idea in your head. Let's kill Yusuf. Oh, let's go and love. Let's lie to our mother about it. Let's say the wolf ate him. Shaitan is doing it. Shaitan is the puppet master. We are the puppets. This is why it's important to always seek refuge with Allah from Shaitan, our open enemy. He told Yusuf that Allah is going to choose you and teach you the interpretation of dreams. And He's going to complete His favor upon you as He did your forefathers, you and your family, as He did your forefathers. Isaac, Ishaq, Ibrahim. You have a lot of good coming to you. All these things Allah is going to do for you, this is what you're dreaming. But what's not said is that you're going to have to go through all of that to get to that. You're going to have to deal with being betrayed by your own brothers. Your father's so much in pain and grief about losing you that he's going to go blind. You're going to be taken away to a foreign country as a slave. People are going to accuse you of being inappropriate with women, and they're going to know the truth and still put you in jail for it anyway. And then the people that you're in jail with are going to forget about you and leave you there. After you told them to remind the king about me. But then your gift, your skill, that your father told you that Allah was going to give you, is going to get you out of prison. It's going to make you the de facto ruler of Egypt. And then your family is going to be reunited with you. Those who go through the most affliction have the greatest reward with our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know, sometimes we say, why me? Why is this happening to you? Why is this happening to me? Because you're special. Allah would not put that burden on you if you couldn't handle it. You can handle it. Allah is not unjust. Handle it. As we say, the light is at the end of the tunnel, but you have to go through the dark tunnel first. You have to go to the struggle, through the struggle in order for you to get to the ease. There are major lessons that we can learn from Prophet Yusuf and his family. And I hope that I encourage us to look a little bit more deeper into the story about which the Prophet, about what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. وَقَدْ كَانَ فِي قَصَصِهِمْ إِبْرَةٌ لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. Indeed, in their stories or Ibrah, lessons for people who think deeply, for people who reflect. May Allah benefit us by means of knowing the story of Prophet Yusuf did. Better to do the hassle of اللهم كسنا ومن كسنا سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.